Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the remaining part of the process operating system services. The remaining part is the resource allocation. Resource resource allocation. So, what do you mean by the resource allocation? What do you mean by the resource allocation? So let us understand what is a resource. First ನಾವು ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ what is a resource ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. The resource here in the operating system, the resource word is going to be mean as mean as the things, the software or hardware. The resources ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ there may be a software or else hardware. ಏನ್ರಿ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ? Resource ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ any kind of hardware or a software. Any kind of hardware system ಅಲ್ಲಿ present ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ present in the system, this hardware and software are present in the system. What do you mean by the hardware, sir? Hardware in the sense you can get a memory, CPU, mouse, keyboard. These all are called as a hardware. Even the printers. What do you mean by the software, sir? Software like browsers, calculators, applications, various games. These all are the softwares which are present in the system. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಅವರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ವೇರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. What do you mean by the resource actually? Actually resource ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? What we need for that is called as a resource. What we need to complete the task. So to complete the OS class, I need a laptop, a camera, a marker, a board, and a Zoom app. See here, camera is a hardware, mouse is a hardware. Okay, mouse hardware, the camera hardware. Next, what do we call? Marker, board, book. Okay, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು? These all are the hardwares related to computers. ಬಂದಾಗ camera is a hardware which is connected to the laptop. Audio recorder is the hardware, but Zoom app is a software. What all resources I need to complete my OS class? What all are the resources? I need a board, I need a marker, I need a camera, I need a mouse, I need a Zoom app. According to you, camera and mouse are the hardwares, plus Zoom is a software where we are going to take a classes. So I'm calling that as a resources to complete my task. To complete a task, a process need some resources. Software need some resources. If you want to install a mobile apps on laptop, sir, mobile apps on a laptop install ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ, yes, you can install by BlueStacks. You can install it by using a BlueStacks app. It is a software which can run the processes which are going to run in the mobile. ಯಾವ processes mobile ಒಳಗೆ run ಆಗ್ತಾವೋ ಆ processes ಅನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ run ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ರನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ BlueStack ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. So one process of a mobile can complete in the laptop using that BlueStack. Then software is acting as a resource to complete my process. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I right? Yes or no? My dear students, are you getting? So such kind of resources are divided into two categories. One is hardware, one is software, which is present in the system. So these are called as resources. ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ? Resources ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. When a process comes into the execution ಗೆ ಬಂತು, it requires a memory. The OS, it requests for OS, I need a memory. It goes to the hardware section. It goes to the hardware section. Then it is going to give the memory. Give the memory. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? Simple work. The process requests a OS or memory which goes to the hardware section. Then that memory is going to be given for the process. That giving process is called as a ಏನನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು hardware, that is memory. What is hardware is remembered here? Resource. I am giving the resource. Giving word is a odd here, so we are using allocating. I am giving the space for a process in the memory. That is resource allocation. Resource in the sense not only hardware, not only software, both may be act. Both may be act. To complete a particular task, we need some special things or a special requirements. Those requirements are called as a resources. Lakshit. Idu general agi ಹೇಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಒಂದು point. If we complete some task, we need some helps. It may be a marker to complete my class. It may be a board to complete my class. That all are called as a resource to complete the OS. But to complete a task, particular process can take a help of mouse, take a help of keyboard, take a help of monitor, take help of printer, or take a help of some applications which belongs to the software. I hope it is clear. Resource allocation in the sense what process required to complete the task that will be provided by the operating system. Once again, I'm going to tell what process need to complete the task. That kind of resources are going to be allocated by the operating system. That is called as a special service of operating system, resource allocation. I hope it is clear to you all. Hello, clear I3? All are clear? Well, dear students, the next topic is the accounting. What do you mean by the accounting? In general, I'm talking. In general, I'm talking. What do you mean by the accounting? You are going to maintain yourself account. Let me understand the general things. Accounting in the sense we are going to make some accounts. What is the account is? Sir, I have given some 10 rupees to my friend. I have given some 10 rupees to my friend. So at what time I am going to give the 10 rupees? I'm going to note the 10 rupees to something called Ashok. 100 rupees to some Ram. ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಸಾಲವನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ, 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಥವಾ 20 ರೂಪಾಯಿನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ, 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. I'm going to write it. Next, some loan I have taken. Some loan I have taken. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೂ ಆಯ್ತು, ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೂ ಇರ್ತದೆ ನನಗೆ. ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೂ ಇರ್ತದೆ. And some ICICI bank I have taken a loan of 1 lakh rupees. So this is all the things you are going to maintain. Why you are going to maintain? You cannot remember how much you are going to spend and how much you are going to earn. ಎರಡನ್ನು ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ, ಒಂದು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ. ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಲರ್ನ್ ದ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಡೆಬಿಟ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬಂದದ್ದು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ತತಿ, ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ತತಿ. ಸೊ ಬಂದದ್ದು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಡಿಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಲಕ್ಷ್ಯ ಇರಲಿ. ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಡಿಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು. Allocation in the sense giving, deallocation in the sense releasing. Giving and releasing, giving and releasing. ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ allocation in the sense giving or providing. Deallocation in the sense ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದನ್ನ ವಾಪಸ್ ಇಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, that is release the process. So accounting ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ what operating system is going to provide you a statistics. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆಸ್ ಅ ಯೂಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್, ಸರ್? what you are going to tell, what you have to convey that. So assume that there is a P1 and P2 and P3 are the process. ಮೂರು processes ಅದ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ. The P1 is taken memory. ಒಂದು ಮೆಮರಿಯನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡದ. The P3 is taken CPU. It is taken in the CPU. The P2 requires the CPU. The P2 requires CPU. The OS is here. Concentrate. The P1 is taken a memory and the P3 is taken a CPU. P2 is going to request OS. P2 is going to request OS for memory. If you are the OS, what you are going to tell P2? So P2, wait, P1 is using the memory. After that, I'm going to release the memory to you. To you. Who is taking care of that one? OS. How the OS is going to remember the P1 is a memory, sorry, is using a memory. It is maintaining some records. It is maintaining some records in the form of table. ಮುಂದೆ ಕಲಿತೀರಿ ನೀವು. One is called as a process table ಅಂತ ಮುಂದೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು. Okay? ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ತದ್ರಿ paging table ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ. Page table. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬರ್ತದ segmentation table. Page table and segmentation table. Very interesting. ಇದನ್ನ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋರಿ. ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋರಿ. This OS is going to maintain the P1 is for resource memory. Resource memory. What it is representing? Process. What it is representing? Resource. How the OS is going to remember when P2 asks for the memory? The OS is going to respond. The OS is going to give a respond. No, because it is already allocated for P1. How, sir? How it is going to remember? How it is going to remember? How in the sense from this table, that is accounting. Which process is allocated to which memory? Sorry, which process? Which process is allocating to which resource? Okay, remember this one. Have you got accounting in the sense ಯಾವ process ಯಾವ resource ಗೆ work ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ resource ಅನ್ನು ಅದು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡದ capture ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡದ್ದು ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಯಾವ resource other. Hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. The accounting is clear or not? Well, my dear students, by taking a general example, I'm going to understand the accounting. So you are the students. You are the students who are sitting in the classroom, a single classroom, and the sir or I am teacher and teaching some OS subject to you. So which class is running to you people? OS. So outside what happens? Classroom ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ HOD ಇದಾರೆ. ಈ HOD ಗೆ this HOD ಗೆ ಒಬ್ಬ lecturer ಬಂದು so I need a class for third semester. Assume that DC, I think DC ma'am comes to you here and she's going to ask HOD. His HOD ask, sir, I need a class. This HOD is going to tell, ma'am, Raghu sir is taking a class. Please wait for sir class ending. Okay, sir class ಬಿಡೋವರೆಗೂ ನೀವು ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾನು OS class ಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ. How he is remembering? He is maintaining some records. He is by seeing the timetable, he is going to give the instruction to madam. Madam, your class is at 4. You are going Raghu sir's class. Raghu sir is going to take a class for the third semester. Am I right? What OS is going to tell? P1 already memory na tagondadappa. P2 neenu until wait when P1 releases memory will be allocated. ಈಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ P1 ಅದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗೀತು. P1 ಅದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗೀತು. OS ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ಹತ್ರಕ್ಕ ಮೆಮರಿಯನ್ನ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಡಿಅಲೋಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಲೋಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಅಲೋಕೇಶನ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಯಾರ್ದು? ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. P1 ಅದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗೀತು. ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಕರೀತದ. ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಮೆಮರಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಯ್ತ್ರಿ ಈಗ. ಮೆಮರಿ ಯಾರ ಜೊತೆನೂ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಒಳಗ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. P1 ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತದ, ಇದು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ, ನಲ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ OS ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ. ಎಲ್ಲರ ಮೆಮರಿ ಅದನ ಇಲ್ಲೇ? ಇಲ್ಲ. Now it will accept the request of P2, then it is going to allocate for a memory. Then it is going to allocate a memory. Isn't very interesting point here? This is a service provided by the operating system. Special service ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಇದಕ್ಕೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Special services ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. Last service, that is protection and security. So what do you mean by this protection and security? What do you mean by the protection and security? You all are know that the systems are multi-user system. Simple as the first point ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊರಿ. ಒಂದು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಒಂದೇ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸರ್ 1 and user 2 multi user system ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀನಿ ಈ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಯೂಸರ್. there is a not only one user. ನಾನು ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಾ? there is a multiple users. That is, you may use, I may use, or some other faculty may use. Multi user system ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ದೊಂದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸಿಯಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೈಪ್ ಅಪ್ ಸಮ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸಿಯಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಅ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಏನು? ಮೇ ಬಿ ಯುವರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಮೇ ಬಿ ಯುವರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ನಾನು ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಟೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದ? The internal marks are given you in advance. ಅವಾಗ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಹಾಕಿರಿ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಹಾಕಿರಿ, ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ಸ್ and all the things. It may happen. I am taking an example. I am not going to type internal marks in the what do we call college CPU. I am going to maintain it all in the my laptop itself. Okay, it may be lab related work, it may be a confidential. ನಿಮ್ 5th semester ಏನೋ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ, ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಹಾಕ್ತಿರ್ತಾವ. ಇಂಥ ಟೈಮ್ನಾಗ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಶುಡ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ my file. How it is going to provide? It is provided by you. ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು, ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಯೂಸರ್ ನೇಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಒಂದು ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಯೂಸರ್ ನೇಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಿ. ನೀವೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ. ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇದು ಬಹಳ ಇದು ಫೈಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸಿಯಲ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮಾಡ್ತದ. ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿನೂ ಕೊಡ್ತದ, ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತದ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್. when you should instruct, user should instruct secure my file by giving username or password. ನೀವ್ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ಬಿಟ್ ಲಾಕ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಏನ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ? ಬಿಟ್ ಲಾಕರ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. that password it belongs to you. ಬೇಕಂದ್ರ ನನ್ನ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಪಿಸಿ ಅದ, ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಪಿಸಿ ನಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ನನ್ನ ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಅದ, ಆ ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ ಲಾಕ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದದ. You can check without my permission, without entering the software, that is a password. You are unable to access the thing. Okay, this is a protection and security point of view. Okay, this completes the services of operating system.